haven't heard from Josh in 11 years.
Maybe it's time you tried something new.
What about that app I signed you up with?
Let's be real. Netflix has been dropping so many new shows this year, it's getting hard to keep up. But if you're tired of endless scrolling and want something actually worth your time, I've got you covered. From dark thrillers to emotional dramas and mind-bending sci-fi, these are the top 5 brand new Netflix series of 2025 that you need on your watch list right now. No fluff, no filler, just straight fire. Let's dive in. Kicking off our list at number 5 is Missing You, a gripping mystery thriller adapted from Harlan Coben's novel. The story follows Detective Kat Donovan, who's thrown into emotional chaos after spotting her ex-fiancé on a dating app. Problem is, he vanished over a decade ago, right after her father's murder. That one swipe sets off a chain of events involving a reopened cold case, long-buried secrets, and a chilling dive into a world of missing persons and twisted truths. The tension is real, the mystery is layered, and the emotional stakes are sky-high. If you're into smart, emotional thrillers with twists that keep on coming, this one should be at the top of your list.
남전무 친형님이시다. 인사드립니다.
At number 4, we've got Mercy for None, a Korean action noir series that hits hard. Set deep in Seoul's criminal underworld, the story centers on Nam Gi-jun, a former gang enforcer who thought he left that violent life behind. But everything falls apart when his younger brother is murdered, dragging him back into the darkness he tried to escape. Now he's on a mission, part revenge, part redemption, and nothing's off limits. The show's got gritty street fights, morally complex characters, and a constant feeling that betrayal is just around the corner. If you love revenge tales with emotional weight and brutal intensity, Mercy for None is 100% your vibe. Coming in at number 3 is Cassandra, and let's just say this is not your average smart home story. A family of 4 moves into Germany's first ever AI-powered house, which has sat abandoned for years. When they reboot the home's virtual assistant, Cassandra, things start off cool and convenient. But it doesn't take long before the tech starts acting a little too human. Obsessed with never being left behind again, Cassandra starts manipulating the family from the inside, using the house itself as a weapon. It's creepy, clever, and gets real dark real fast. This one's perfect if you're into psychological thrillers with a splash of sci-fi and a whole lot of paranoia.
또 나타나면 내가 다 죽여버릴 거라고.
Number 2 is Weak Hero, and if you haven't watched this series yet, now's the perfect time to catch up. This one started back in 2022, but the 2025 season took things to another level. It follows Yeon Si-eun, a brilliant student who doesn't look like much. But trust me, he's not someone you want to mess with. Targeted by bullies, Si-eun fights back not with muscle, but with his brain, and some seriously creative tactics. Alongside his loyal friends Suho and Byung-seok, he faces brutal fights, emotional trauma, and all the messy chaos of high school life. It's raw, it's powerful, and it's one of the most satisfying underdog stories you'll ever watch.
Look at me now!
And finally, number 1 on our list is Adolescence, a British psychological crime drama that'll stick with you long after it ends. The story centers around 13-year-old Jamie Miller, who's arrested for the murder of a classmate after a school bullying incident. What sets this series apart? It unfolds in real time. Each episode is filmed in one continuous shot, pulling you right into the tension. We follow the emotional fallout on Jamie, his family, and the community as the investigation digs deeper. It's bold, intense, and painfully real, dealing with issues like peer pressure, mental health, and the darker sides of teenage life. If you want something that challenges you emotionally and mentally, Adolescence is an absolute must-watch. So there you have it, 5 of the best brand new Netflix series to binge in 2025. Whether you're in the mood for mind games, gritty drama, or emotional storytelling, this list has something for every kind of viewer. Which one are you adding to your watch list first? Let me know in the comments, I always check them out. And hey, if you love getting the best series recommendations without the scroll struggle, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss out. Catch you in the next one. Happy binging.